So I'm Kurtis Heimerl. I'm a PhD student in computer science at the University of California, Berkeley. I'm a fourth year, so a PhD candidate now.
And your research here, which you're presenting here?
The research I'm presenting here is my master's thesis. It's a program called Metamouse that lets you take existing single-player educational games and automatically make them multiplayer, multi-user, multi-mouse games. And this is because in India, what you see is way more kids than computers. So this lets you take all of the single-player games that kids are playing right now, and they fight over the mouse and all these things. Now they're all involved. Now they all pay attention because it's a multiplayer game and everyone is directly involved.
And games are, in that respect, helping them in their education?
Hopefully. I mean, we're sort of agnostic as to the games themselves because we can let anyone share anything. But so if the games are good and are teaching kids things, then this will teach them slightly better. If the games are of no value and they're just kids games, they can share those and enjoy them more.
But you were using this in the context like in India.
Yeah, we were specifically targeting educational games that were hopefully teaching kids basic math, social studies, language skills.
But especially in India.
Yeah, especially in India, just because they have a fairly large investment in computer technology, unlike sub-Saharan Africa, just from the government. It's like a mandate that everyone needs to learn how to use Word and Excel. So there's computers in a lot of the schools, but there's just not enough computers compared to the number of kids there, and there's not enough knowledge on how to use them. So the educational games are really nice in that if you have teachers who aren't necessarily as strong, it's at least some form of learning that can hopefully get out.
Okay, so what is your personal interest to this topic, ICT4D, come from, or is it actually, I mean, your project related to ICT4D in it, like when you created it?
So it was a development project from the start, and as far as my personal interest, it's a very deep question that I don't think I have a great answer for. I'm originally from a very rural part of America in Alaska. Not particularly rural part of Alaska, but it's a rural state. And so I have little value for money or for any sort of things that you can normally get with technology. And so this is just how I want to spend my time. I get to fly around and hang out with Indian children and just have a good time, learn new school games.
So how's this conference for you, hanging out with researchers from all over the...
Oh, it's been fantastic. I love ICT. This is my second one. I was in Doha as well. And you just get a very diverse mix of viewpoints. I'm obviously on the hard technical side. My original focus when I entered grad school was operating systems and networking. Very, very technical pieces. And it's nice to get this wider viewpoint from some of the pure development people coming in here and listening to the technologies that we've developed, and we can listen to the analysis of the technologies that the social workers and the social scientists come in and do. And they're both very interesting topics, and it's just a great venue for that.
Okay, thank you very much, Kurtis.